Hello, I'm walking into the estate now. Behind me, this is a coffee estate. What I'm going to do today is try to mark these individual coffee trees using Garmin GPS map 66 SR, and I'll try to be documenting the process as I go along. As you can see, these are planted in lines, somewhat lines. I guess it's like this in this case. You can see there is a semblance of a line along there. And so what I'm going to do is go beside each coffee tree stump, and then using this I'm going to mark it. There is a mark button here. So now as I'm attempting to mark it, I noticed that it might be a problem to figure out which trees I've already covered. And for this you need a regular process to cover everything. And so here's what I've identified now. This is the first corner coffee tree, and here is another one, and there is another one. You can see that here there is a line. This one has a line. You can see this is a line like that, and there's a line of coffee trees along this, a clear line, and it meets the road. So it's a slanting line cutting where the road cuts across like that. So what I'm going to do is start from this. This is the cornermost. There's only one, so there's no other coffee tree in front of that. So following the same parallel lines as we saw there, like that, this is the first line, first tree. Now the second line, if this is the tree, there are a couple of trees along this line. If you see 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 as well. So how do we go to the option in this GPS map 66? We need to find the map option. So for that I'm going to go to quit. Right now it's on the menu page, so I'm going to hit quit. It comes there, hit quit again, and then we can toggle these options at the bottom. So I'm going to go to map, and we can see that we have some satellite detail. For this particular device, 6 feet is the best accuracy they promise, and it's got many satellites which it's connected to. We can ignore that. The main thing we need to know is the 6 feet of accuracy, which is the best, like I said. So now before we start, I want to hit enter and click on start for recording also the path, so we'll know if I've tracked along all of these lines. So now here I'm going to come to this first tree stump. This is a coffee tree. As you can see, it's a coffee tree. It's fairly old. Now I'm going to come to this coffee tree near the stump and hit mark, and I'm going to go to this symbol, and I'm going to change it to a green triangle. Hit top, click save, and now we should see that show up on the map. Then I'm going to go to this next line. As I said, I'm doing it in lines. So I've come here on top, I moved, it's still 6 feet, so I'm going to go near the stump, click on mark. Oops, sorry, I don't know what I think I clicked on find. So click on mark, hit down, it's the correct triangle, and this is number 2, and hit enter. So second point is save. Similarly, we're going to do the third. Just come to the stump, hit mark, save. All of these are going to be green because these are the mature trees, as we can see in this line. Now as I've come down this line, I'm going to go back up on the next line, and so we might find some plants in between these two main lines and these many lines, the main lines as we see. There might be some which have just grown in between two lines, and to track that, what I'm going to do is, on the way down, I'm going to track all of the coffee trees which appear on the right side of this regular main line, and on the way up I'm going to track everything which is on the left side of the particular line I'm going up. This ensures that we cover all of the plants which may appear in between two main lines and not duplicate a particular tree. See, now on the way up from this line, I see that this stump is, the main stump is dead, but there is a shoot on its side which has been left to grow, but it's a very young shoot, and so this will not have any implications on the pruning activity. So I'm going to mark this differently on the GPS device. So I'm going to go to mark, and then I'm going to use a yellow marker for this and save. The green triangle is the main coffee plant which is also going to be involved in pruning activities. The yellow is the young plant which does not have pruning activities. This is another young plant which is grown in between two more mature stumps. So this is going to get a yellow marking as well. Now this is a tree stump, a coffee stump, where the shoots also not growing. So this is going to be considered as a dead stump. And for that I'm going to use blue triangle to mark it.